Well, how did I end up sparring Jackie Buntan? Well, stay tuned, because you're gonna find out in just a second.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Kevin Lee here. Today I have a special guest, Jackie Buntan, and she's gonna be showing us 3 techniques that she likes to pull off in her sparring, so stay tuned. Alright, so Jackie, what do you have to show us today?
So, first technique would be level change. I do it in sparring, I do it in my fights as well. It's a good way for me to analyze what my opponent or what my partner will do, how they react. That opens up a whole array of counters for you. So, simple enough is all you're doing is in your stance, you're literally almost think of it a quarter squat, dipping down. And you can apply it to your own style. So, in my stance, maybe we're in that 50-50 exchange. I just give him a little level change, maybe I step in, back out. I can even throw a jab in the air with the level change. So that way I see how he reacts. He thinks I'm going to jab. Maybe he doesn't react. I can still attack down low. Maybe he does react, tries to parry. Then I have everything else open. So it's a good way to analyze how your opponent will react. Second technique, kind of the same idea, but probing. So I like to probe with my lead hand, that's orthodox, or probe with my rear hand. Again, it's to occupy that space, take away the jab hand, take away the cross, but also another way to help you analyze what your opponent does, how they react to that, which again opens up different counters for you. So example, in the stance, you want to keep that probe open palm and nice and high, top of the glove, making sure it's not knuckle to glove. Very important, because if it's knuckle to glove, exactly, you could counter over the top. So you want high hand's always best. Probe, maybe I go right hand. It could be same side probes, it could even be crossed over. And from here, this opens everything up. Maybe I probe, and then I can counter from there. So again, it acts as a blinder, but you're just seeing how they react. If he meets me, even better, maybe I could pull, counter from there. So probing is the second technique that always works for me, sparring, fighting. Third technique, works as a probe as well, but I kind of just use it to pretty much set things up. And you gotta be in range for this. So I'll use my inside kick to just occupy the base, and I'll come up top with a counter. Simple enough. So slow, I always like mixing in everything. So probe, I'll go inside and then counter right when that leg comes up. So it's not supposed to be, it could be a super heavy inside kick. Maybe his leg goes all the way out, even better. He's off base, I could counter. But I kind of just stick it out there nice and quick. Just have him move his leg just a bit, and I can counter from there. So the inside leg kick is the third technique. Cool.
And what's your favorite defense?
Oh man, probably.
Your favorite
I think
defense?
it's simple enough, but parries. I always love parrying. I've always make the class parry. I think it's great for vision. You know, it's a little different. Smaller gloves. Sometimes if you're too close, you might not be able to parry. You might have to just shell up. But I always love a good parry. It's nice to see, and you're really able to kind of deflect the shot into your own heavier counter from that.
And once you parry, do you prefer to punch back or do you prefer to kick?
Punch back. I always like to punch back. It's not wrong. I definitely parry to the leg kick. Maybe I parry switch kick, but I find myself most of the time I'll start with hands and finish with the kick after I parry.
Nice.
So then I move on to ask her how she practices her high kick evasion, because that's one of her signature moves.
Just repetition of drilling it. You know, there's no really secret. I think with all defense, there's no tricks. It's just repetition of doing it slow. Once you get comfortable, you could kind of bring it up to game speed. But it's simple as Kevin just throwing a high kick at me. I throw one back at him. And you can just do it for 3 rounds, however many you want. It's just training the eyes to see every little piece of the movement, from his hip moving, his shoulder moving. That's everything else connects, and you're able to train that vision and see that from here. Nice. Just repetition.
That's awesome.
So now here comes the fun part. Jackie is now gonna use all the moves that she just showed us and demonstrate on me in a sparring setting. This is gonna be a 1 2-minute round with Jackie.
On to me. See how that goes.
Cool.
Wish me luck. All right. We're good with this?
Yep.
All right. Right, let's go.
So immediately she follows with a low left kick followed by 2 punches and then 1 high kick to the head. Notice the probing with the front hand that she uses to follow her punches. Here's the level chin setup.
There you go.
Oh, nice.
That's a very nice setup from a low kick to the high kick. Here's the probing with the lead hand and the rear hand, level change, set up into a punch and a kick. Right here, Jackie caught my kick, and I seriously thought that she was gonna follow through with a body shot, but she let it go instead. My distance was slightly off on this evasion. I should have dropped that front hand. This is my favorite move.
How did that once? Thank you so much. Alright guys, so that was it for today. So if you guys like her, please go check her out. I'll leave the stuff in the comment description. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys next week. Hard to talk.
That was a quick 2 minutes.
That was good.
That was a
I got
full
beat
one.
up.
Over.
So I get this a lot with people. I time it 2 times. What? Flip and then go boom.
Yeah, I think I fully kind of fell into that one, so I think I went forward.
So it's a 2.0. When I go like this, the people you hate, my hand go like this.
Oh yeah,
So I
you go
straight
both
through,
ways,
boom,
yeah.
boom.
And the last minute you could.
And oh yeah,
just
that's an
turn it.
elbow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, why not?
Imagine that in. So boom, boom,
Oh.
and elbow.
Yeah.
3.0. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Woo.
That was fun.
Check it out, Jackie Buntan. Thank you guys.